Welcome to Stoic Elixir channel. Modern society faces significant risks. One day, individuals may wake up and realize they have lost half their lives. Psychiatric medications, often used to treat anxiety and depression, have become commonplace. Unfortunately, these medications are not very effective in curing people and often serve only as temporary crutches for ongoing psychological conflicts. Fortunately, there are alternative methods to address anxiety and depression. In this video, we will draw wisdom from Carl Jung, a renowned psychiatrist, as our guide. First, please click the like button below this video, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, consider subscribing. You will receive notifications about new videos. Modern medicine often attributes anxiety disorders to changes in brain chemistry. Many doctors still firmly hold this belief to the detriment of their patients. This has led to a worrying increase in individuals who have been convinced that their illness is purely physical. However, Jung believed that in most cases, anxiety and depression do not stem from a damaged brain, but from a flawed way of life. Therefore, the initial approach is not to prescribe drugs but to offer psychological understanding. This understanding involves recognizing what is expected from life and understanding the necessary changes. Jung pointed out that many people hold unrealistic beliefs that life should be easy, suffering should be minimized, and challenges should be avoided. However, he was honest with his patients, conveying that life is inherently full of challenges. Comfort and peace are not our natural states. No therapy can eliminate all difficulties. Challenges are crucial for our well-being. Acknowledging that difficulties cannot be avoided and that valuable rewards do not come easily sets us on a path to reality. This awareness serves as a driver for personal growth because when we accept the harshness of life, we realize the need to develop tough character to lead a fulfilling life. Conversely, if we remain trapped in the illusion that life should be easy, we will lack motivation to strengthen our character. Secondly, we may hope that over time, life will magically become easier. Jung likened life to a battlefield. It has always been and always will be. Without challenges, existence itself would cease. Jung had an important message for his patients. Our problems occur now, in the present, and digging into our past will not always fix them. Many people think that to move forward in life, they must first uncover why they are the way they are. But Jung saw this as an avoidance tactic, a way to avoid the real work ahead. He believed that we all prefer to avoid looking inward at the causes of our discomfort. It's easier to push those problems away, both in time and space. Confronting them and making positive changes seems risky and unpleasant. Yet Jung argued that the first step in a comprehensive psychological method is to confront our shadow. The shadow is the part of us we want to hide, the traits we are ashamed of. It is the dark side of our personality that we prefer to keep hidden. Jung believed that everyone has a shadow, and the more we bury it, the stronger and darker it becomes. Confronting our shadow is crucial for personal growth. By acknowledging our weaknesses, we gain control over them. As Jung said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. We can also uncover our shadow by reflecting on the motives behind our actions, especially those that make us feel ashamed, and being open to self-criticism when necessary. Often, the only thing preventing us from seeing our shadow is our ability to be honest with ourselves. In addition to increasing awareness of the shadow, another crucial aspect of Jung's therapeutic approach is helping his patients find meaning in their lives. Jung believed that when someone is deeply depressed or overly anxious, finding a significant role in the drama of life is crucial. To illustrate this, consider Jung's meeting with the head of a Pueblo tribe in the early 20th century. The tribal leader explained their tribal traditions, emphasizing their duty to help the sun rise over the horizon every day. He stated that this was not just for their own good but for America and the entire world. Jung realized that this might sound strange to modern ears, but he pointed out that members of this tribe did not suffer from neurosis, anxiety disorders, or depression that plague many in the modern world. They did not rely on pills or succumb to addictions. Instead, their lives were filled with meaning and purpose. Jung described them as having natural and complete dignity. In contrast, Western women he encountered were always on the move, searching but never truly finding what they sought. I marveled as I looked into her eyes. They held the look of someone desperate to find meaning, like a trapped animal. She was obsessed with this endless pursuit, and I wondered why. It turns out her life was incredibly dull, without purpose. If she disappeared today, it would leave no mark, because she felt there was nothing. This compulsive pursuit infects many in the Western world. Some leap from one fate to another, others pursue romantic partners, and some are obsessed with money, prestige, or recognition. But beneath these very pursuits lies a common motivation, escaping the emptiness of their existence. They try to fill a void that cannot be filled with goods or experiences. As Jung explained, this void can only be filled by knowing that we live a meaningful life. Imagine if she could say, "I am the daughter of the moon, and every night I help the moon, my mother, rise above the horizon." Her life would change, filled with meaning for herself and all mankind. This brings inner peace. When people feel like actors in the divine drama of life, that's the only thing that truly gives meaning to their existence. Everything else, like a career or raising children, pales in comparison. It all ends here. Does your life have meaning? Jung did not suggest that we all adopt Pueblo mythology. Instead, he highlighted the suffering that arises from the lack of meaning in many lives. For those seeking freedom from anxiety or depression, their task is to find this meaning. We must find ways to justify our existence, whether through religion, contributing to values like justice or community, or creative action. This task lies with each of us to uncover how we can play a meaningful role in the divine drama of life. Those who succeed will determine their own future, but for those who fail, years or even decades of senseless suffering and endless pursuit await them. As Jung said, "I only care about fulfilling what is in each individual. That is the true issue." So let us strive to help our own metaphorical moon rise above the horizon and find our unique path to a meaningful life. Thank you for reaching the end, and I hope this reflection has been helpful. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the Stoic Elixir. Until next time,